Hello, my name is Martez Loren, and today I'm doing something a little different. A friend of mine asked me to contribute to her project for her school. She's a teacher and she wants to do an educational video about marginalized groups for her students. So this is my contribution to her project. It was like 5 questions. I'm going to go ahead and answer them. I will give you guys my usual update video in another video, but for this one, I'm going to do this for her. Hopefully you guys learn something from this too and you enjoy this. Introduce myself. As you know, I'm Martez Loren, and my age. I just had a birthday on Friday, so yay! I'm 29. My birthday was on March 24th. Today is Sunday, the 26th. My current city of residence. I live in Washington D.C. I identify as a man, a male of trans experience, so I'm a trans man. My belief systems. I don't really believe in God. I wouldn't necessarily call myself an atheist, but I guess technically I am. I would consider myself a humanist. I believe that humans have the ability to propel themselves into their future, which means pretty much that you control your own destiny. I don't believe there's like a person in the sky that puppeteers us. I believe we control our own destinies. My native country, I am from the United States of America, born, raised here. I kind of just believe, I guess, freedom for all people, and we should kind of live in peace and harmony. I guess I'm like a hippie that was a couple generations too late. Describe my childhood, where I'm from, and what kind of home that I come from. I'm originally from Wilmington, Delaware. I came from, I guess, a home that kind of changed. Like when I was little, under the age of 6, I had a single mother. And then when I turned 6, my mother got married to my dad. I think I mentioned before, it's not my biological father, but only dad I've ever known, so that's my dad. In case you guys are wondering, I got a haircut. Let's see. It was a Christian household, so we went to church on Sundays, and my parents are definitely devout believers, and that was a conflict for me growing up, to be me and identify as a person who was born with a vagina, who liked other people who had vaginas, was kind of hard. High school was not fun at home for me, for that reason. What was my first/earliest experience with racism, xenophobia, homophobia, sexism? Well, I would say my first experiences with homophobia came in what was I in the 8th grade, actually, and it didn't even happen to me. It actually happened to this girl I went to school with. Her name was Ashley, and that was the first person I ever knew to be openly gay or be openly into the same sex. And I just saw what she went through. And even though I was at the time, like, I liked girls myself, but I didn't want to tell anybody. And after I saw what she went through, it definitely made me not want to tell anybody. I think I had an easier time once I actually came out. I think for me, trying to hide who I was harder socially than it was once I came out. I feel like when I came out, people were like, "Thank God," and it was like this huge sigh of, we all knew it. I didn't really have too many issues among people who didn't want to be my friend anymore, who weren't, my issues came more so from adults, especially adults within the Christian community. So most of my issues didn't happen with my peers. My peers were very accepting of me. It was usually adults, sometimes the parents, the people I dated, who had serious issues with me being myself. So that was something I deal with. What was the experience that I experienced that and how it made me feel? My first experience with homophobia wasn't what changed my perspective. I think it was when I was a senior in high school. I was dating this girl, and she and I had a really great relationship, but her parents were not for it, and they did everything in their power to keep us apart. And I think that experience changed my perspective on parenting. I think it, even though I haven't had children yet, I think it kind of gave me the idea that I would probably want to be a more understanding parent. I think there's nothing worse than forcing your kids into a box because it makes you uncomfortable. If your kid is happy, healthy, and thriving, who are you to say how they should love or who they should love? I think it kind of shames people into not being who they are, being who they're supposed to be with. If your kid is happy, successful, I think that's all that really matters. I think the rest of that stuff is more so just fear of not understanding things. What are some common stereotypes, misconceptions about people with my identity, and what do I wish people knew about people with my marginalized group? A lot of people assume that I am not really a man and that I am just a girl who doesn't want to be considered a lesbian anymore. Or I don't want to feel. That's stupid. If I wanted to be a lesbian, if I felt like I was a lesbian, I'd be a lesbian. I guess identified as a lesbian for 25, 6, 7 years. And even then, I don't think I ever quite said I was a lesbian. I just said I liked women. And I always used to joke and say that I had all the, like, people say, oh, but you're a girl. And I say, well, I have all the parts, but it don't really count. I don't think I ever was open about me saying the words I'm transgender, but I think that my actions and how I handle myself always said that I was male. Another stereotype is that your gender identity doesn't necessarily denote your sexuality. What I mean to say with that is that there are trans people who are straight and who are gay. And people are like, but aren't you trans, aren't you automatically gay? No. There are trans men who like other men, cisgender men and trans men alike. There are trans women who like women and like men. Just because I identify, just like there are cisgender, which is like, I guess, a regular person. Just like there are cisgender men and women who like the same sex, there are transgender men and women who like the same sex. And it doesn't make you any less of a man, any less of a woman for liking someone the same gender or the same sex as yourself. So I guess that's one thing I like people to understand and to leave people alone. As for me, I date women and it's all cool, but I have trans brothers and sisters who are gay and get this big, well, if you were going to date men anyway, why didn't you just stay a girl? Because he's not a girl. He's a man. He's a gay man, but he's a man. And his manhood isn't defined by who he has sex with. So I guess that's my time. Oh, one more thing. Trans people aren't trying to deceive people into dating them and trick them into, like, questioning their own sexualities. We just want to live, date, love, prosper, have families like everybody else. We're just people. So yeah, again, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you learned some stuff. Please like, share, subscribe. Love you guys.